All right, let's get our shrimp Veracruz going. Super excited. This is a delicious dish. Make sure you give it a go. Anyway, 1620 shrimp down there. We got 1 pound. Peeled, deveined, raw. Try to use raw if you can. 1 onion, cut in half. You know, little slivers of it. 1 decent, I'd say medium onion. 3 cloves of garlic, minced. 1 jalapeno, cut in half, seeded, cut into ribbons. Just a regular green olive with pimentos, which comes like this. Halved, half a cup. Kalamata olives, which comes like this. And these do have a pip in them. So you got to take the pip out of them, rip them apart. Half a cup. Right here, this layer here, that's 2 tablespoons of our capers. They come in a thing like this. Down here, we got 3 layers of tomatoes going. So we're going to start, well, I don't know, we might finish with, we're actually going to finish with this one. That's 1 cup of grape tomatoes, and they are cut in half. Tomato sauce, that's 8 ounces. And right here, we got some diced tomatoes, which is, I think, 14.5 ounces. Salt, pepper. Let's get this cook going next. All right, let's get her going. We got our pan here. We're on medium-high heat. 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. Get her mushing around. We'll add our onions. Will be delicious. Get those started in there. What we'll do, we'll give those a head start. All right, we got our onions started and looking good. Let's go ahead and add our delicious jalapeno and our 3 cloves of garlic to that. Do a little stir around. Get it incorporated into the little party we're starting here. We're going to hit that with a little bit of fresh cracked pepper and a little bit of kosher salt. We're going to let those cook through. Get to know each other a little bit, maybe a minute. We'll start adding some more stuff. Alright, as you can see, our garlic is pretty nice and toasty. It's got a nice brownness to it. That's great. Let's add our delicious olives to the equation, our Kalamata and our green olives. Half a cup each. Get those going in there. Get those flavors. Meld them throughout. Let's go ahead and add our 2 tablespoons of capers into the mix too. Get those in there. But I do want to add something else while we're at it here. We got our caper juice here. Let's do 1 tablespoon of caper juice in there. Make sure you don't do it under your capers because you still want these things to be in their brine. And they're in the fridge. You don't want to dry them out, are you? So there you go. Looking good. Let those go 1 minute. And we'll add some more. About this time, you're going to be smelling smells in your nose that you've never smelled before, and they all smell delicious together. The Kalamata, the green olives, the garlic, it's just wonderful. I don't think I did say in the, but we're going to add some oregano. You want to add a heavy tablespoon of oregano to this. Right here. And you want to do it now. So that oregano, it gets to know those oils that are still in the pan. And it's going to pop a bright smell of oregano throughout too. Toast it a little bit since it is dried, and let that go 1 minute. We have done our due diligence. We've added flavors. We've layered flavors. We come up with some just delicious looking. I mean, look at that. Can you see that? It's hot and it looks good. All right. Our can of diced tomatoes will go into the mix here. And our can of tomato sauce will go into the mix here. All right, now what you want to do now, get it all incorporated, or give it a stir, whatever you're more comfortable with. I obviously like to flip and stir, like so. And now, what you want to do is check it for salt. Because we added a lot of salt in there with the brininess and everything else. Give it a shot. It's acidic. It's good. It's good. We're not going to add no more salt right now. I do not get no heat. So I'll add a little bit of cracked pepper to it. All right, we're going to let this roll. We have been stirring intermittently for 5 minutes. And this is important because we are reducing the tomato. We're getting all those flavors to like each other, getting the flavors of the olives, both the olives, the oregano, everything, condensing, getting together, loving each other. It's a big step. 5 minutes. Make sure you're stirring it. Watch it. If you need to adjust your heat, adjust your heat. This will make a dish. Always reduce your stuff, makes a dish. Anyway, we're going to add 4 ounces of water. All right, we got 4 ounces of water. We're going to add, remember, our 1 cup of grape tomatoes. Added our 3rd layer of tomato flavor in here. We have our condensed, which was our sauce. Then we had our chunks, which were our diced. And now we're going to add a fresh layer to it with that. Now, we don't want to overcook those. And then we got our shrimps right here, which I seasoned with salt and pepper. We're going to go into the mix. So get your shrimp in there. They're basically going to poach in this lovely sauce that you just made. So get them around in there. Like so. You can put a lid on this. And it won't take it this long, but we're not. We're going to just let it go because we want to get rid of that water we put in there. And it still concentrates some more flavors. So let's let it go. I wanted you guys to see our shrimp poaching away in our Veracruz sauce. See how we didn't use the lid. The shrimp are just about there. And our sauce is thickened and it is just divine. It smells so good. Probably a couple more minutes here. I'll bring it back when it's done. But see, some of our shrimp aren't quite there yet. Till he's got a little ways to go, but they're really close. And shrimp doesn't take long to cook. But I just wanted to show you that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright folks, I think we're to the finish line. Let's give it some fresh chopped parsley in there. Give it a stir. Give it a stir around. A little color, a little bit more flavor in there. This is it. We're going to pull this off the heat. We're going to get the rice. We're going to plate this delicious shrimp Veracruz next. Alright, this plate, I'm telling you what, if you want to make something to really, I mean, it's different and it's so delicious. Rice into the equation, and we'll take our delicious shrimp Veracruz. Let's pull some shrimps out of here, throw them along the side there. And these are big 16 to 20 shrimps, so these aren't little, these aren't shrimps. These are pretty good sized shrimps. Use what you want. It's Jen, so let's give her, she likes shrimp. Let's give her, what did we do there? 6? Yeah. Alright. Now, let's put the sauce on her. Our Veracruz sauce over our delicious rice. Add another shrimp or two there. Now look at that. Tell me that is not delicious. I'm here to tell you this will play with your taste buds. It is a delicious dish. And I would like you to try it. Something different. And it is delish. We're going to let Jen try this next. She'll do a taste test and then we'll be out.
This looks delicious, Corey. I think it needs a little more parsley. Alright, here goes. You get a shrimp and some rice.
How does it smell?
Delicious. Okay, that's a pretty big bite. Here I go.
It'd be one of the best things you've ate in a long time. It's so good. So many flavors.
That's really good. Thanks.
What do you taste in it?
Well, I got a big shrimp in my mouth right now. But
God, look at that over there.
I taste olive and tomato and shrimp, of course, mainly.
All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cooking with Corey. Cooking with Corey out. We'll see you next week.